welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for deciding to click on today's video. We are going to be reviewing the brand new Pretty Rich collection from Too Faced. I have the entire collection. I've been trying it out the last few days, so I have my opinion on all of the products, and we'll also be doing swatches and a tutorial on this look right here. So if you guys are ready to get started, let's get into it. I took out my extensions, so I have my short hair now. So I do have a couple videos like pre-filmed, so you guys might be seeing a few videos with me with long hair, but this is gonna be my new hair. I might wear some extensions sometimes, but I am gonna let my natural hair live for a little while. So I just want to throw that out there in case you guys are like, whoa, she has short hair. But I did get this entire Pretty Rich collection sent to me from Too Faced, which I am so thankful to them. This was so generous of them to send me the entire collection. So I have literally everything in front of me. I have been trying out the last few days, and I've been really enjoying the collection so far. So part of this collection, you have a ton of different pieces. One of the items is the Glow Job. This is a glitter mask, and I haven't tried this one out. I'll insert like a picture right here of me using it, what it looks like, but I really did like this mask a lot. I found that it was super easy to actually take off, which sometimes I have a trouble like taking off masks, especially glitter mask, and also a lot of times they irritate my skin, and this one did not do that, so that's always a good thing. So the glitter mask retails for $42, so it is a little bit pricey, but it's definitely fun, and you do get a decent amount of product in here. And then up next we have the Pretty Rich eyeshadow palette, which I think is what mostly everyone was excited about for this collection because it is such a fun palette. Love the packaging. So you have a nice mirror here in the front. It says Too Faced there. Also says Pretty Rich there on the mirror. And then you have the actual palette right here. So inside you have 16 different shades. You have 4 glitter shades, 4 matte shades, and then 8 different shimmer shades. So here are the swatches of all 16 of the shades. So you have the glitter shades there on the top, we have the mattes in the middle, and then all of these shimmers here on the end. So the glitters in this palette are very easy to work with. I find they have like a little bit of gel to them, so they have a little bit of grip to them. So when you apply them, they're pretty easy to apply, and they definitely look really nice on the eyes. They also stay pretty well throughout the day. They don't like break apart or anything like that. They definitely look nice. The mattes perform like the normal Too Faced mattes. I feel like they perform really nicely. They blend really nicely. And then the shimmers in this palette, they aren't like a foiled shimmer, so they're not like the most like pigmented shimmers ever, but they're definitely very pretty, and they still have a punch to them. I think that all of the shades in here perform super nicely, and you guys will see when I do the eye tutorial how they kind of perform and how the glitters perform. And then up next in the collection, we have the Diamond Lights. These are highlighters, and the packaging on these I think is absolutely stunning. They have such beautiful packaging. So everything in this collection is like a leather material, so they're very shiny, very pretty. And then here's the inside of the highlights. So this one is Diamond Fire, and this one is actually one that is already available from Too Faced. They kind of just released it with this collection, and then there are 2 new shades. So we have here, this one is Canary Diamond, super pretty. And then we also have the Fancy Pink Diamond right here. I actually just dropped mine, so a little slice of it fell out, but there's what that one looks like. So here are all 3 of the highlighters swatch. So here on the bottom you have the Fancy Pink Diamond, here you have the Canary Diamond, and then on the top you have the Diamond Fire. And these perform really nicely on the face. I have it on right now, and they just don't look glittery at all. They're very, very iridescent, but they don't have like a glitterness to them, which is what I like. When they're on the face, they just look kind of like melted into your skin. I think they're really, really pretty. They're all $34 each. Also, a part of this collection, you have new lip glosses. So there are 6 different lip glosses a part of this collection. They are called the High Shine Sparkling Lip Glosses. And there is one that is in collaboration with Jordan Wood, sorry. This is the one that is in collaboration with her. The packaging on these is super, super cute. So the only difference with hers is it just has her name there on it. And then also her actual box packaging is a little bit different. It has the gold and the pink. And then this is just the normal packaging with that. I'm going to swatch all 6 of them for you guys. So there are all of the shades swatched right here. So this last one right here, that one is Sunset Crush. We have Pretty Penny right here. The next one is Raising the Roof. We have 401k. And then we also have the social butterfly. And then, sorry, they went out of focus. The last one we have here is all of the stars. These are really pretty gloss. They have a lot of glitter in them, but not too much glitter. I have it on my lips right now. They also wear down really nicely, and they do last quite long on the lips. So the price on all of those is going to be $21, and I know that this entire collection is available now. Besides the lip glosses, those are going to be available on December 9th. And then the very last two parts of this collection is we have a brush. So this is the highlighting brush. Such a pretty brush. It looks like a diamond. It's so, so pretty. It is pink on the top. And I will say this is a little bit of a dense brush. I'm going to show you guys the application with the highlighters with this brush and then my normal highlighting brush. This one retails for $30 and it's meant to go with these highlights. And then also part of this collection, you have a limited edition Little Better Than Sex mascara, which has all these rhinestones all over it, which is so fun and cute. And these are, or this one's going to be $24, so it is the same price as the normal Better Than Sex mascara. So if you want to get it in this really pretty packaging, you can definitely do that. But that is the entire collection. So let's go ahead and move into the tutorial on this look. So I think to start off the tutorial, I'm going to start with highlighter first. So I'm going to be applying my favorite one out of the three. So that one is the Fancy Pink Diamond, this one right here. So I'm going to show you guys the application with the highlighting brush, which, can we just talk about how pretty this is? I'm literally going to display it because it is so freaking pretty. So I'm going to apply it first with that so you guys can see the application with that brush, and then I'll apply it on the other side with my normal Morphe brush that I normally use, so you guys can see the difference in the application. So you'll see with this side, like it is applying it, but it looks just very kind of sheer. So when I apply it with my Morphe brush though, I'm gonna go in on the same side and pack a little bit on and apply it on this side. You guys will see that it automatically has a bit more of a punch to it, especially when I start layering it. So you can see like this side compared to this side is very subtle. This side's a little bit more blinding. So I definitely think the brush has a lot to do with how these highlights perform. I think if you're going to use a little bit more of a dense brush, then they need just a little bit more packing on. But when I go in with this brush, I don't have any issues. So I did want to mention that. I'm going to top it with one of the other shades just so you guys can see. So I'm going to top it with this one here, which is Diamond Fire. This is the one that isn't new, but is kind of going out with this collection. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of that one just to the high point so you guys can see it has a little bit of like blue iridescent to it. Super pretty. So just applying a slight amount of that. I think it also looks really pretty on top of the other shade. We'll apply a little of that one to our nose. So now we're going to go ahead and get started on the eyes. So I'm just going to be going in with a Morphe M433, and I'm going to go into this first shade right here and use that as my transition shade. That one is called It's Cashmere, and I'm going to apply that just in my crease. My only downfall with this palette is the mirror size. I feel like the mirror is just so small on here. I wish it was just a little bit larger so I could see a little bit better. I can still see, and I get that it goes with the packaging, so it's also like kind of cute at the same time. But I just wish it was just a tad bit bigger. I just think I would be able to see a little bit more, but it's not a bad mirror. It's just, I would prefer it just a little larger. That first shade we use is really pretty too because you can definitely deepen it up a lot. Like if you want to keep applying it, you can definitely add more color. So now I'm going to go into the shade Oh It's Rich right here, and I'm going to go in with the same brush and just dip into that a little bit and deepen this up just a tiny, tiny bit. These two shades mixed together again are really, really nice. So I know the glitters are kind of the star of the show in this palette, so I wanted to show you guys like some of the shimmers as well, just so you guys got an idea of how those perform, because I know that not everyone is going to want to go in with the glitters, although those are the really fun part of this palette. I'm going to use one, but I first want to show you guys like some of the colors. So I'm going to go in with the Don't Care It At All, this one here. It's kind of like a really pretty like golden shade, and I'm going to just use that one on my finger and apply that one to the lid, and then show you guys what that looks like, and then we'll put some glitter on kind of over top it just so you can see how these shimmers perform in the palette that aren't with the glitter. So even right here, like this is a super simple, really pretty eye look that you can do in 2 seconds with this palette, which is what I like. And it also has that really pretty like blue, and down here, like you can create a really smoky look with those colors as well. All right, so here's the eye look with just those 3 shades on. Really, really pretty, but I am gonna use the glitters so you guys can see how they perform. So I'm actually gonna be going into this glitter right here, this first one. This one is called Diamonds for Breakfast, and they do suggest with these palettes that you use a glitter glue with the glitters in the palette. So I'm just going to be going in with this NYX glitter glue. I actually don't have the one from Too Faced. I used to have it in my collection, but I honestly feel like it's pretty much the same thing as this NYX one, but it's way more pricey, so I always just use my NYX one. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this glitter glue to my lid. You don't need too much, but you just want a little bit for it to stick to. And also I always work with one eye at a time and then go into the palette just so it's kind of as sticky as it can be. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that glitter. When you apply the glitter, it's very, very nice. It doesn't, like with some glitters, they kind of fall apart, or they also are very patchy. I don't find that these glitters are like that. I also don't really get fallout with these glitters. It doesn't kind of go all over your face, which is nice. I think it's because it has a little bit of adhesive already in the glitter, so that helps with it not to kind of fall all over. So as you can tell, it's just really pretty. It's a super, super pretty glitter. So when I go into the inner corner, I use just like a smaller brush because I can't really get in the inner corner with my nails. So I just kind of pack it on the inner corner with a brush, but I feel like the glitters apply best when you use your fingers. I feel like that with any shimmers or glitters, I always just use my fingers because I feel like that's what's easiest for me. One of my favorite things to do for the lower lash line is to add highbrow into the waterline and use it as like a nude liner. I swear this stays in your waterline forever. I love it, and it really just like opens up the eyes. And then I'm just gonna sweep a little bit of that cashmere shade just on the lower lash line. So just with a pencil brush, just kind of smoking that out on the lower lash line. And then I'm gonna go into the Better Than Sex, the special edition with all of the rhinestones, and use this as my mascara. And I'm not going to apply any falsies today because I just want to show that you can always rock your natural lashes as well. I do that a lot of the times, and I don't want to just be like showing you guys lashes in every tutorial because that's not really realistic for me, and also like not really for you guys, unless if you want to be that person that rocks lashes every day. But I have no problem just wearing like regular mascara. All right, so let me dust this away so we stop looking like a crazy person, and then I will apply my lip. My favorite way to wear these lip products is like over a lipstick, but I want to show you guys how they apply on their own as well. I'm not going to try them all on, but if you want to see a lip swatch video, I do have one up on my Instagram where I try on all 6 of these shades. So I'm going to go in with my favorite one out of all of them, which is Sunset Crush. I really love this one. But like I said, these are especially pretty tapped over top of like a lipstick. That's my favorite way to apply them. They just add an extra tint. They're beautiful on their own, but just on top of a lipstick, I just feel like, I don't know, there's something about that. It just looks so pretty. But as you can see, they look glittery, but not too glittery. And they're also super comfortable on the lips, like they don't feel like gritty at all. All right, so after we pop on that lip, that completes this tutorial. And just getting into my final thoughts on the collection, I really thoroughly enjoyed this collection. I would say this is the first time I've tried like a complete collection that I loved everything so much. I haven't been able to put this down since I got it. When I first saw this palette, I looked at it and I was like, how many looks can I really get out of this palette? But I think that there are a lot of different looks you can get with it. It does have those fun glitter shades, but as I showed you guys, looking past those, you also have some really pretty shimmers in here, and you have the pinks, you have the blues, and a lot of neutral tones as well. So you can really create a lot of different looks with this. The packaging on the entire collection is so stunning and really cute just to like display it in your room if you want to. Also, the lip glosses, I wasn't sure I was gonna like these because of the fact that they are a bit glittery, and you guys know I hate metallic lips, but these, there's a certain glitterness to them, I don't even think that's a word, but there's a certain pop of glitter in them that's like glittery, but it doesn't look too glittery. Like it kind of just looks like wet on the lips and they don't feel like heavy at all. Like sometimes glittery lips I feel like chunky and glittery, and these don't feel that way. And I really, really like all of the colors. Obviously like the purple one, that's not like an everyday color, but the rest of them are pretty generic. Like I feel like they will look good on a lot of different people. And then the highlights are really pretty. Like I said, the only part of this collection that I didn't love was the brush. I think if you are applying these highlighters with that brush, then you're not gonna really get their full like pigmentation that they're giving, because as soon as I applied them with a different brush, as you guys saw, I feel like they perform so nicely. Also, if you want to get the brush, you can also have like a more glow from within kind of a highlight, but if you're looking for a little bit more of a blinding highlight, just use a different brush, not such a dense brush to apply these. But I think they're so pretty. All three of them are unique in their own way. I like that they're iridescent, but they're not too iridescent. I don't really love super iridescent highlights, but these ones are very pretty and they just look like natural but have like a hint of pink to them, or a hint. This one has like a hint of blue to it, but it's not like too overpowering, which is what I like. And yeah, I really enjoyed this collection. The Better Than Sex mascara, I haven't used that mascara in so long, but I do really love what it does for my lashes, and the packaging on that is so stinking cute. So this collection is a definite hit for me. I would recommend literally the entire collection aside from the brush, although I think it's really cute. I think you could do without the brush, but everything else I loved, especially loved the Glow Job mask. I know I showed you guys the picture earlier, but I thought this was so fun to apply first off, and this is one of the only glitter masks I've ever used that didn't irritate my skin and also didn't like, it wasn't really hard to peel off. Like I had a couple patches where I didn't let it dry enough, so that was a little bit, but the rest of it peeled completely off. Again, I'm gonna have an Instagram video on this so you can see that. But I definitely think that this mask was really nice, and I think it performed really nicely, and my skin felt amazing afterwards. But I think we got through everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you found it helpful in some way. Leave a comment down below what you think of this little look that I did with it, or if you're planning on getting any of the products from this new collection from Too Faced. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my channel before you guys go, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, friends.